What's up, everybody? This is DJ MonDo LoKo from tejanolokomail. Maybe that is connected on our block. That's right, our second Conjunto Block. That's that. No, our second Conjunto Block. That's right. We have Rodney. That's right, guys. Today we're gonna do Rodney Rodriguez. That's right, from Los Cucuys on our Conjunto Block. This is our second episode of our Conjunto Block. So check it out. Sit back and relax and enjoy the ride, baby. That's right, because it's gonna be a cool show. And no, we're not taking requests because it's all about Rodney Rodriguez looking sharp. Yeah, because I got the powder. One like that. So yeah, so we're gonna do Rodney Rodriguez. So last month we did Santiago Garza from Naturaleza, and this month we're gonna do Rodney Rodriguez. So if you guys don't know Rodney Rodriguez from CHR Records, you're gonna check it out. You're gonna find out. So you know what? Let me play a little video, and this is actually from I wasn't there, but I wish I was. This is actually from I think was it the Tejano and Conjunto Festival 2018, I believe, in San Antonio. So if you don't know who he is, let me get you a little introductory of who he is, and that way I could go and do my little cherries on my Facebook, because I you know, we wanna get this guy known, because there's a lot of awesome people. And then hopefully in October we gotta do Joe Reyes, that used to be part for cancer awareness. Okay, Joe Reyes, so keep in mind, you're already scheduled for the cancer awareness in October. Saludos Booney. Saludos Noel Hernandez. Sup, looking sharp. Saludos LoKo. ¿Qué onda? Nada. Rodney Rodriguez, let me get some chairs. Yes, feel free to share, please. I'll be very much appreciated. of Rodney Rodriguez. So now you guys know who Rodney Rodriguez is. That is right. We're going to have him chiming in right here. That is right. So if you guys don't know who he is, be ready because he's going to be calling. He's not going to be Facebook Live. I think he got a little camera shy maybe. But está bien, porque I get camera shy too. But not today. Why? Because I got my Monster. I'm not sponsored. I'm sponsored by Monster, but not really. But if anybody knows Monsters, let them know. I'm looking for a sponsorship. Gosh, let them know. I'm looking. And I drink the blue one. So, okay, so let me play a song with Rodney Rodriguez, and then I'm gonna give him a call and see if say get onda. So okay, so first of all, this is the Conjunto Block. So those of you who doesn't know, this is my second episode. First one was Santiago Garza, and now it is Rodney Rodriguez. And then in October, we're going to have Joe Reyes, if he says okay. That used to be part of Martina y Conjunto La Suerte, and she is a legend. They're a legend in the Corpus area. But here we go. I'll just get you Rodney's first song of the CD. And what salud. And there's Joe Reyes right there. What's up? All right, give me a moment because I had it, but I was just being a slacker today a little. I was just trying to like, because I haven't had my Monster, but now I do. So here we go. Los Cucuys. Come on, it's not going. I'm looking for it, guys. So I haven't, I haven't forgot about you guys. Here we go. Let's play. Actually, let's play number 1. This is number 1 of the CD. Ya volvio la Palomita. Here we go.
Ya volvió la palomita, no sé qué le habrá pasado. Bien herida de sus alas y hasta el pico trae quebrado. Ya volvió la palomita, la que abandonó su nido. Ahora que ya no la quiero, quiere estar junto conmigo. No te vayas, palomita, yo le dije una mañana. Piensa bien lo que te digo, no abandones al que te ama. Pero siempre se ausentó, yo no sé qué buscará. Ya volvió la palomita, muy cansada de volar. Ya volvió la palomita, no sé qué le habrá pasado. Bien herida de sus alas y hasta el pico trae quebrado. Ya volvió la palomita, la que abandonó su nido. Ahora que ya no la quiero, quiere estar junto conmigo. No te vayas, palomita, yo le dije una mañana. Piensa bien lo que te digo, no abandones al que te ama. Pero siempre se ausentó, yo no sé qué buscará. Ya volvió la palomita, muy cansada de volar.
Guys, that was number one right there. Ya la Palomita, check it out. That's right. What up, Homer Food? Yes, yes. Today we got the interview of Rodney Rodriguez from Los Cucuys. Ooh, I had to do like that. Ooh. But if you guys don't know, this is the second episode of the Conjunto Block. I want to give a shout out to Joel Reyes. Actually, we're gonna have him on in October. Hopefully, he says yes for the cancer awareness for Martina. And then next month, I haven't decided yet, but we're gonna have somebody. But and anybody who has questions for Rodney, post them down now. And thank you, babe, Chevy. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for the reminder. Make sure you have, if you have a question, put it down now. That way we can ask them. And I'm like, hey, Homer Foo said that. Why does he not take a shower or some of that? So anyways, I want to give a saludos to Rose Gonzalez and CHR Records for actually helping me hooking this up, I guess. And big special thank you to Rodney Rodriguez. So let's try to give him on a call. Let's see if he's there. Let's see if the homie's there. I don't know. He's cool. He's a cool cat. Let me see. He didn't want to go Facebook Live, but we're gonna give him a call right now. So let's check it out. Let's just check it. Chicken. What? Here we go. Hopefully we can hear it. And let me know if you guys could hear him too. All right? Let me know if you guys could hear him también, because it's important. Because I won't start until you guys can hear him. And he stood me up? Did he stand me up? Shower right now. Oh my gosh, did it go to voicemail? Hello?
Hey, ¿qué pasó, MonDo?
Oh, I was like, oh no, you went to voicemail. Like, what? What's going on here?
Yeah. Hombre, yeah, I swiped it to answer and I don't know, it hung up for some reason.
So everybody wants to know, did you get camera shy or something? Because you didn't want to go on Facebook?
Sí, pues no, ahorita pasando todo tirado ya. No. I'm ready for bed y todo el pedo.
Okay, so we're both on the radio, internet radio on tejanolokomail.com and Facebook Live también. And we actually have a few known names out here. Obviously, Love. We have Homer Salinas from part of Conjunto Crazy, and we have Joe Reyes that used to play with Martina y Conjunto Suerte.
Okay.
So yeah, so we have a little audience right here with you, and I think I see Rose Gonzalez and Victor Gomez on here también.
Sí, no, cómo no. Un saludo para todos.
So for everybody out there in Facebook land, tell them who you are and who you are. What do you do? What are you about? Because I know at least for me, I barely started the Conjunto Block, and that was a project I've been wanting to do for a long time. And in the beginning, most of my followers were new Tejano artists, but now it looks like there's a strong following for the Conjunto world, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
So who you are and what are you about and ¿qué haces?
Bueno, pues mi nombre es Rodney Rodriguez y pues del conjunto de los Cucuys es el conjunto que traigo yo ahorita. Y pues desde around October 2017, that's when we started this group. When I started this group, because I used to play with Los Fantasmas del Valle for about almost 18 years. Since May 2000 up until I think it was September 2017.
So, okay, what really got you into Conjunto, I guess? Or okay, you know what? First of all, let me just put it this way, because like I said, a lot of my followers are typically Tejano, but now that we're doing Conjunto, what's Conjunto? What is Conjunto music? Because I mean, everybody doesn't know. A lot of people don't know what Conjunto music is, and I know I go to the store and I go to like at work, and I don't know why people always associate Conjunto music to like Mexican or
Yeah.
or something. They always associate it with something. So what is Conjunto music? Question mark. To you.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, well, conjunto is actually Tejano music, you know.
Uh,
Back then, well, it was just labeled as music was just labeled as regional, música regional, you know.
uh-huh.
That included the norteño artists, that included the conjunto artists. That was everything, you know. Y luego ya, I guess people started labeling everything different. Y es cuando surgió conjunto y surgió lo tejano and all that, you know. But conjunto is tejano music.
Yes.
Conjunto can be a conjunto tejano, or it can be a conjunto norteño. It just happens to be we're conjunto tejano.
Yeah.
Yep. Música regional, como mucha gente lo conoce así también.
So for those, because I know that typically people don't know the style of conjunto. There's different styles of conjunto, and I think generally people know or listens to mainstream or progressive conjunto. So what about you? What style are you? Who taught you conjunto, and who? I mean, like obviously you had to learn how to play. So who taught you how to play?
But I got my first lessons from a man que ya falleció. He was from La Victoria, Texas. Se llamaba Chuy Longoria. He taught me the basics, you know, the scales, the polquita, a few polkas, and but that's all I needed to you know, to get the hang of it myself, you know. Yeah, después de eso, with the scales, I started learning those song introduction by myself.
Yeah, it's funny because a lot of conjunto artists that I've talked to, that's what they say. It goes, I learned the polka first, and then from there I just skyrocketed. Like what? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just like you just need a little push sometimes from someone who knows, you know, or with the scales. Yeah, because you pretty much have all the notes there. It's just if you have the ear for it, I think you get it.
Yeah. So why did you make Los Cucuys? Los Cucuys, or who came up with that name? Because they almost sound, I don't know why. Sometimes I think about like Freddy Krueger or something when I hear Los Cucuys. Because you know, like growing up, you think about scary movies.
Yeah, well, Cucuy is pues it's a boogeyman, you know. It's como quien dice un monstruo o algo. And I just thought it was unique, you know. There's never been a group with that exact name.
Yeah.
Y pues ever since I was with Los Fantasmas, they used to call me Cucuy because I used to frequent like message boards and stuff like that back then, and that was my street name, you know. Sí, así se quedó. Pues,
that's so cool.
That's what I.
Yolanda Gonzalez from Lansing, Michigan. We got Mercy Perez in the house. What's up, Mercy?
Ahí nomás.
So I know because last month I had Santiago Garza también, and like I said, I really want. I'm trying to really focus on like the hardcore conjunto, like West Texas, South Texas, all the other stuff that everybody don't know or get to hear. So I guess my question for you would be like, what is it about the conjunto road you feel that is dying, that needs to change? What would you change in there? Why is it not prevalent?
Well, no, so there's plenty of talented guys, you know, playing this music. I mean, I think we just need more exposure to the radio and stuff like that. Because uh, just the same like they force us to hear, the other bands that are on the mainstream radio.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if they would include Conjunto there, I mean, I would imagine more people would like it and get familiar with it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you hardly hear Conjunto on the mainstream radio.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, if it went for people like you, internet radio and internet DJs and all that, I mean, it would be pretty much more dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know, and for, like I said, for the longest time, I've been really wanting to push, and I just never did. And then finally, like Bossman, Rose, and Chevy are like, no, you got to do it. You got to do it. And it's like always been there, but they're the one who actually pushed me to do it. So I was like, you know what? F this. I'm doing it. I don't care if anybody says anything or not. I'm doing this.
Yeah, no, and we thank you for that because we need more people like you, that will help us get it out there. Because I mean, Conjunto ain't dead. Like I say, we have plenty of people playing this music, and very talented guys. Like you said, Santiago's one of the best singers and accordion players, and Lázaro. I mean, we're all in there. We're young and we love this, and that's why we do this.
Yeah, yeah, and like, and I don't know how many times I mentioned it a few times, but I'm just so shocked at when I go to a Tejano event versus a Conjunto event. So when I go to a Tejano event, like it's not, how would I say? A lot of times it's not packed or it's not. There's not a lot of people there. But when there's a Conjunto event, it's so crazy. Even if the Conjunto event wasn't even pushed, it is packed. It's packed. It's at least half or more or overpacked. Every single time I've been to a Conjunto dance or event, it's been packed. And for me, I'm just like, I'm shocked. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And it's just so crazy because then I think about like how many people don't know about other artists like yourself or Santiago or just like other artists. It's shocking. To me it's just shocking. Like, what?
But luckily nowadays, like I say, with all you guys, the radio, internet DJs, and with all this YouTube where they can hear our recordings, and all that. I think that's helping. That's helping to bring it up, bring Conjunto up.
So
because now they can click the YouTube music from wherever,
Yeah,
that makes it easy for anyone to look us up on there.
That's actually what I did. The first video song that I put was you playing at the Tejano Conjunto Festival 2018. So that way people could get a feel of how you play live. And you know what? Another thing that shocks me about Conjunto artists is like a lot of times the way you hear them in a CD is how you hear them live. And then and like the Tejano artists, sometimes you don't get what you hear in a CD. You listen to them live, and you're like, what the heck? What is this?
No, well, I imagine it happens in every genre. There's some groups like that, and others that are really, tight groups that you can tell they practice and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And Conjunto is basic, simple. The simpler the music is, pues the more alegre I think it is, and pues it's easier for us to interpret it live, because it's the same thing we do live and in the studio. And
yeah.
So yeah, and sometimes Tejanos, maybe they include saxes on the recording, and then they don't have them in person, or stuff like that. Maybe that's why it sounds different. Or
yeah. So what kind of accordion do you have, and do you have a name for your accordion? Because I mean, like, I don't know about you, but for me, like, I have a lot of things that I really love, and I tend to name some of my things.
No, not really. Well, I pretty much own Gabanellis are the ones I prefer. But I have a white one that I call pues La Güera, and then I have a gold one that I call La Blondie and stuff like that. No, man. But no, not actual name.
Why do you prefer Gabanellis?
Pues, I prefer them because they have pues, the three extra buttons that Honor didn't used to have. Now they do on some models. Because of that, and I think they last more without broken reeds and stuff like that.
Hmm.
From my experience, with both brands.
Is there any other music that you kind of are influenced? Do you put into that other influenced music in your music?
Oh yeah, I have I listen to pretty much anything, but I'm like an old soul because I listen to all this old country music and old conjunto and old norteño and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Listening to your CD, it kind of have that traditional feel. At least I do.
yeah, I admire the old guys a lot. All the legends that already passed away, and all my heroes, especially like Rubén Vela, Gilberto Pérez, Antonio La Rosa. Those are my top three favorites of all time. But I have plenty of others. I mean, I listen to everything. Rubén Naranjo, Conjunto Bernal, Ramón Ayala,
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
George Jones, Merle Haggard, and all that stuff too.
Jeez. Jeez. So I was listening to your number 9 on your CD. The Morena de 15 años.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but for me that one kind of popped out to me. I really liked that one. It was like super cool. Did you make that one for a reason, or can you give us?
No, I just happened to like it. I heard it with Ramon Ayala también, but I think it was originally done by los Felinos. It was like some other type of music, Mexican music, but they're the ones that recorded that one originally.
So you like that? So okay, so on your album, is there a reason why you choose your songs, or do you just kind of throw them together? Do you have like a story behind it? Do you have a theme, or what's the reason for your song selections in your album?
No, just songs that I happen to like, and pues we can like when we practice, some we might like but don't fit us or stuff like that, and
yeah.
But I try to find songs that I think will sound good with us, that fit our style and stuff like that.
Yeah. So what kind of style would you say you have?
Well, I would say it's I don't consider it progressive. I mean, it's basic conjunto, old school. That's what I like, and conjunto. That's, in my opinion, that's how it should be, because it's old school. I mean,
yeah.
All our heroes are old school. Like I mentioned, Rubén Vela and Tony and all those guys.
Yeah, and I know when talking to Chevy, she was telling me like it always comes back to the times when she was like in the backyard barbecuing and jamming out to the accordion and singing and family time and everything and it does for me. It does. I think for me that's kind of what a lot of it feels like. It's kind of like, yeah, give me a beer. Yeah, I want to get up and dance. Yeah, let's do this.
No, that's good. That's what we want.
So,
Okay.
how long were you in the conjunto world?
I've been professionally, because I've been at it since 2000. that's when I joined Los Fantasmas, and pues I've been at it ever since. Gracias a Dios. Y pues gracias a toda la gente que nos apoyó, ¿verdad? Now that we started Los Cucuys, and we appreciate all the support from all our friends and fans.
Yeah, like Nita Ramirez says, there's a lot of Conjunto bands out there, and this band you're interviewing is one good Conjunto band. Nita Ramirez. Yeah, I really love your music. I know because when I was looking at when to do the Conjunto Block, I was thinking like, oh, okay, who am I gonna do? I really want to get, because obviously I want to get do shows on people I like and love, and I know like you're one of them that I really just like. Wow, this guy has style. Oh my God, this guy is bad. I really like. Let's see.
No, pues thank you, Mondo. We appreciate that very much. That's what keeps us going, That people seem to like what we've been doing up until now, and we hope to keep that up. So, keep making recordings for everyone.
So what does Los Cucuys have in the future? What does Rodney have in the future in store for him?
Well, actually, just yesterday, I just finished mixing the brand new CD with Mr. Rick Garcia from CHR Records. So we have a brand new CD coming up in about maybe 4 or 5 weeks. Should be available.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm really excited about that. It's gonna be a good one. Well, what else can I say, right?
Yeah, yeah. I want to give a saludos to one of my DJs on here, DJ Smoke. He's one of my top DJs. But so when you go play, when you're gonna like start to play, is there anything that you do or any like certain like things or ritual or whatever? Like I know for me usually when I start DJing, I actually get nervous when I get onto the Facebook sometimes, and then I like I said, I get really shy, and I need to have a monster at times because I don't know what it is. It's probably my
or something. No, but that's pretty much why I prefer like just a phone interview and stuff like that, because you might not believe it, but I'm a very shy person also for all this stuff like camera and stuff, camera shy.
Oh, you gotta close your eyes. Yeah, because I don't know, like this is like I don't even want to get on because I get all like. Oh. So what is your rituals? What do you do when you go on stage? Wait, how do you even go on stage if you're shy?
No, pues I guess as soon as I have my accordion with me and on me, it gives me some sort of confidence, to go out and perform. But it's weird when I don't have my accordion. It's like I get more nervous or something.
It's like your sword, huh? You're like He-Man.
It's my companion.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Porque neta, like in real life, I guess it's like I'm sometimes I'm shy. I don't know why. Sometimes I get really like nervous or shy, or I don't want to do something. Pero when I have my monster, I'm like, let's go, vámonos.
Sí, es like no sé, te da ánimo de ver a la gente también, ¿verdad? Que te está esperando.
Yeah.
Para divertirse y oír tu música y todo eso. So se anima uno también con with the people's vibe, Te anima todo eso.
Yeah. So Anita Ramirez says, Rodney, how long were you with Fantasma?
Con los Fantasmas, I was there about 17 and a half years.
17 and a half days? That's a long time.
Yeah, pero ahí I would pretty much just play the accordion porque pues no me dejaban cantar.
Did you always want to sing? Did you always want us to sing?
Yeah, well, singing was, I love singing también, igual que pues playing the accordion, you know. I felt like I was too, was too being held up, you know, in a way.
Yeah.
Well, I just felt it was time to do my own stuff, and that's pretty much what happened. It was just I needed to do my own stuff already.
Yeah. I guess sometimes you just gotta get out there.
Y no, y ya también ya me estaba poniendo viejito y todo eso también. Dije, pues no, pues I have to start now, or even though I had to start from the bottom again, you know.
Yeah.
But pues that's how it is. I think you gotta take the risk.
Yeah.
And pues that's what I did, pretty much. Y no, y gracias a los muchachos, a los Cucuys que me acompañan, y if it weren't for them, pues it would be really hard to be doing what we're doing. So les agradezco bastante a Fiji, a Beto y a Javier. Son los que andan conmigo ahorita en el conjunto.
So Rose Gonzalez wants me to ask you. He could probably see this. Just FYI, Rose. He wants me to ask you, ask Rodney, what other instruments does he play besides accordion? Do you play other instruments? What do you play, like banjo, violin, or something, or?
Well, I know a little bit, I know how to play the bass and a little bit of drums, you know, but it's pretty much the accordion is the most well, my instrument, you know, my primary instrument. And with the bass, pues me duelen los dedos y todo, me salen ampollas y todo eso, so I'm not really used to it. I can only play a little bit, and then, yeah. And drums the same, you know, I know a little bit of drums, but I just stick to the accordion.
Yeah, no, you know what, I tried to do the guitar one time. It's like way back in my days when I was in college. I used to play piano. And then I tried to do the guitar, and hombre, I could not. The whole fingering thing was like, what? I could not do it.
I actually think to me, the bajo sexto is more harder than the accordion.
Yeah?
Because like you say, I couldn't put my fingers on the pisadas or anything. They would be slipping.
It's weird.
And stuff like that. To me, it was difficult.
I know. I couldn't do it. And then like, I was trying to press down, and they're like, you're not pressing hard enough. Like, I'm pressing as hard as I can. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, no, hombre, I couldn't.
Yeah, so no, every instrument has it's difficult, you know, to learn, to master.
Yeah. So, Gloria Romero, saludos, brother, from your boy DJ Tejano style. He's in Phoenix, I believe, Phoenix, Arizona. DJ Tejano style. So those guys who are already tuning in, because I've seen the numbers going up and down. We have Mr. Rodney Rodriguez from Los Cucuys on the phone right now. He got a little camera shy, so if you have any questions, feel free to put them on here right ahorita, and we'll try to ask it if it doesn't go fast enough. We'll ask it to him, and then he could answer it. Let me see. Is there another one? Rodney, you're a professional. Your gift is accordion, and you got a taste in picking conjunto artists. Oh, okay.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So on your album, are all these the three other guys? Those are your band still?
Yeah.
Can you introduce? Can you introduce who they are and what they play?
Okay. On bajo sexto and second voice, we have Sigifredo Perez. Y on bass, we have his brother Beto Perez. Y on drums, we have Gilberto Perez's son, one of Gilberto Perez's son. Se llama Javier Perez. He's our drummer. These guys have been with me since the beginning. Well, at the beginning we had another drummer, but Tony Gonzalez, he was the first drummer we had. But he got sick. He had some health problems, and he had to get out of the band, you know.
Yeah.
And that's when we brought in Javier. And he's been with us, yeah, como 2 years, something like that, también. So, Fiji and Beto have been with me from the start, since 2017.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. And we're going on this CD that's about to come out. It's going to be the fourth one for CHR Records.
The fourth one. Jeez. That's cool.
Yeah. And
that's pretty cool. Yeah. So,
yeah, trying to stay active, you know, even though we went through all this, like everyone with the COVID situation. Pues we were parked, you know, totally parked without working or anything. Y gracias a Dios, ya we can slowly but surely, work is returning and all that.
Yeah, I know a lot of musicians took a pretty big hit on that. Like,
yeah, no, this was terrible. Gracias a Dios ya está pasando esto.
So, Rose Gonzalez asked, when are you going to perform in Houston, Texas? Do you have an upcoming gig in Houston?
Not yet, but hopefully soon. We usually work there with Daniel Valle of the Hangout.
Oh, yes.
We're just waiting to get a date from him, pero hopefully soon. As soon as we know something, we'll post it up on the Facebook.
See, Rose, you better go support too.
See, Rose. Un saludo para Rose, que también she helps me out a lot with the interviews and stuff like that. Yeah. Appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, she's pretty great. Yeah, she's one of the ones that actually got me to do the Conjunto Block. One of the
awesome
of a few. So I'm like, all right then, fine, I'll do it. So thank you, Rose.
No. Sí, gracias.
So Anita asks, Rodney, who would pick one of your favorites, music or artist be? I think he answered artist, but what would be one of your favorite music?
Music, but of course, Conjunto is my favorite. I mean, I have a big old collection of albums así viejos de todos. I have pretty much all of Rubén Vela's collection, Tony de la Rosa, Gilberto Pérez, a lot of stuff from back then. So that's one of my hobbies. Uno de mis vicios, como se dice, que I'm always buying albums.
Yeah. So
CDs and all that.
Did you have when you did Los Cucuys, did you have a goal? Was there like a certain goal you had in mind for Los Cucuys? Because I'm sure when you're with Los Fantasma, you probably just like, I just want to play. But now that you've been with them for a while, do you have another goal for Los Cucuys? What's your goal? You're like,
pues of course, we wanted to be accepted, you know, and que le gustara a la gente lo que íbamos a hacer, lo que estamos haciendo y todo eso. And pues just keep working and, you know, wherever, a ver dónde nos lleva el destino y ojalá que seguir en el gusto de la gente, seguir trabajando, because this is what we do for a living, you know. This is my only job. Well, actually, I don't consider it a job because I love it, you know. And but this is what we do. And we just hope that the people will keep supporting us and liking what we do.
So where's the band from? I don't even, you know, honestly, I don't even know where you guys are from. So where are you guys from?
Somos del Valle.
¿Del Valle?
Del Valle de Texas, nomás que todos estamos en diferentes cities. I'm in Rio Grande City. Y Sigil del Bajo Sexto está en Zapata, Texas. Y Beto está en Frontón, Texas. Y Javier, el drummer, está en Santa Rosa, Texas. So we're from one corner of the valley to another. But somehow we still manage to get together, you know, for the gigs and all that.
So actually, Shavy has a good question, you know, and I was just noticing that too, because I was telling you, like, you always look so sharp all the time. So she said, who influenced? I can't even talk right now. Who influenced? Who influenced his style of dressing, fedora and all? You know what? That's cool because I've noticed that. Dude, you have the fedora going on. Sometimes you have like a vest, but you always have you always look like you look sharp. Like you always look like on point.
No, gracias. Pues I guess ever since I started playing with Los Fantasmas, the bajo player Julián, que ya no está ahí ahorita, pero he was there when I joined, and he always used to wear those fedora hats, you know. And that's, pues I guess, but I wanted to wear one like him, you know. So I used to like how it looked, and that's when that started. It was up until now. And sometimes I don't wear it, and the people start like, "Hey, ponte sombrero, canta el sombrero."
¿Quién es? You're not Rodney.
Undercover.
You're not Rodney. Who's that?
But some other people are like, "Pues you always have the hat on, take it off." Or, so it's mixed, you know. Can't please everyone, but.
Oh my god, that's funny. You know, that's funny because like when I go out, when I go to like Texas or something, I sometimes they always like MonDo. Like, yeah, how do you know me? Because like a lot of times, because you know you don't meet a lot of the people, so and they know you, they know exactly who you are. And for me, they always say it's my goatee. Like I have the mustache and the little beard thingy.
Yeah.
So what is it about you that people recognize you from?
Pues I guess that's one of them, the hat, and pues you know, like I'm a short, skinny guy, you know, and pues I guess that's one of the other things that people pues know me for, you know. El chore, el chaparro, the rat. So pues eso y el sombrero and stuff like that.
So how tall are you? Because I was actually telling Shimmy like. His accordion looks pretty big.
No, hombre, I'm just like 5'1", I think. Sí, typical Latino. No, toda mi familia es así. Mi mamá es bien chaparrita, mis abuelas y así, mis abuelos. Con decirte que a mi abuelito le decían el chore. So ya sabrás.
That's funny. Oh my god. That's funny. So do you wear the shoes también y todo? Like the
Sí, las Daisy Adams que me matan los pies, pero they look sharp, you know, shiny and all that. Looks good to wear on stage.
Wow. Do you guys like it?
But no, hombre, I come out really tired from my feet with them, you know.
Yeah.
Whoever wears stages know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the wooden stage or the concrete floors and stuff. Like, no.
Oh yeah.
I know what you mean because I veces cuando when I have to do a gig or I have to do like an event or something, and hombre like and especially if it's hot, if it's outside and it's like 100 degrees, no, like because do you sweat a lot like in those shirts? Because I think I don't think you usually wear a long sleeve shirt though, you know.
See, no, when we're playing up on stage, see, I sweat a lot. That's why I always have to have my little towel there to be wiping off the sweat. Yeah, I guess it's everything mixed, you know, también los nervios y pues sometimes it's really hot up on stage, but sometimes I'm nervous and I sweat more when I'm nervous también.
Oh man. So what was the best event that you ever had that you feel like you had, and why was it the best?
Well, I would have to say when we went to perform over there in Washington D.C., we performed there. I think it was back in 2000. We were there for 2 weeks performing for the Smithsonian Folklife Festival.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, and I really loved that. I mean, it was an awesome experience visiting all memorials and the museum and all that.
Yeah.
And también playing over there, for 2 weeks. It was a great experience.
Huh. So was there like different? Well, I would think there would be different kind of style of music, right? Since it was folk life. I mean.
Yeah, there was ¿cómo se llama eso? La música de Louisiana.
Wow.
Cajun, is it Cajun or something like that?
Cajun music, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and there was groups from Mexico, and there was groups from all over, and we happened to go represent the Tejano part of it.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
that was awesome.
So when will we expect your fourth CD to come out? I need to ask.
Well, what I heard from Mr. Rick Garcia is about 4 to 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. See, it's pretty much done. Yeah, nomás we just have to manufacture it and all that, So
yeah.
we're just missing the photos.
Yeah. It's
after that, it shouldn't take too long.
So I actually have a question. For me, I'm really interested in this. How long does it take you to make a song? Because because I've been helping Chevy with one of her last song, and nombre, that freaking song took me like 2.5
Well,
weeks.
it takes a while to get them sound good, because sometimes we've never sang them, or my bajo player sometimes I catch him off guard that he's never heard them, but he catches on real quick, That's a good thing, that all los músicos, los cucuys, they catch on quick to the songs that I write down, pero none of them are original, so it doesn't take us long to make it or anything. It's just to practice it to make it sound good.
Jeez.
But up until now, I haven't composed anything. I guess that's another talent that I guess I don't have.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish I did.
No, hombre. I was having to share with one, hombre. I have not drank so much until then. I swear. No. So where can they find your music, or do you have a website y todo? Is it on all digital platforms?
Yeah, it should be everywhere. Like todos los iTunes y Apple Music, all that stuff, Y pues YouTube, it's on there. Y pues record shops, pues ya casi no hay.
Yeah, it's all Spotify now and iHeart and.
Yeah, but you can download them anywhere, any of those platforms.
Well, so what is I guess let me ask. What is your what would be your favorite type of fan? Like when you go somewhere and you have I know you have this because I see it on my side too. You get those ones that are like nomás they bug like and then you have the other ones like I want to take a picture. Let's take another picture. And then come on chicle. And then you have one that is just like just want to talk. You talk. And then you got the other that.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite type of fan? What kind of fan do you like?
No, pues all of them, because we have to be ¿cómo se dice? Pues saber llevarte, ¿verdad? Con toda clase de gente. And that's part of what we're supposed to do, attend the people. And even though sometimes you do have, you're short on time or this or that, and some people might take it like maybe that you ignored them or something, but that's not always the case, because we know that we have to mingle with the people, and all that. That's what the fans want, because I'm a fan myself of all these guys, that I used to go see también. And pues it feels good when they look at you or when they smile, or stuff like that. So I know how it feels too. My biggest idol is Ramon Ayala.
Oh.
Believe it or not, that's considered norteña, you know.
Uh-huh.
But to me, all music is the same, you know. I don't label it. If it sounds good, I like it. You know.
Yeah.
Be it sea norteño, sea tejano,
Yeah.
conjunto or whatever.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because like I actually listen to a lot of reggaeton. I mean I love Tejano and I love Conjunto. I love everything, but I usually for some reason I'm always listening to a lot of reggaeton. For me I think it's just kind of just I think it's just the rhythm that just kind of gets me like going. But no, I know what you feel. I know what you mean because for me it's like I really that's like my second
Yeah.
music is.
No, when I was a kid, starting to play the accordion, you know, that's all I would listen to. It was only Ramon. Until my mother was the one that got me into. She was like, "No, ya cámbiales." She was like, compra de Rubén Naranjo, compra de Tony, y así. Yeah, my mom's the one that got me into conjunto and all that. And le agradezco eso a ella.
Did she say? Because I know what my mom would say. My mom would say, "Compra algo bueno. Put this on." That's
Sí.
my mom.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, pero como te digo, I mean, pues Ramón era my idol. Y every time I went to a dance, I went to several of his concerts, you know, and dances. I would take pictures with him, and was that felt good, you know, for someone as big as Ramon, you know, takes time to, and he does that with all the fans, you know, even when he's all tired and all that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I've always seen him like he looks so like patient. I'm that's at least what it seems like, anyways. But I'm sure in his mind, he's like, in his mind, he's probably like, oh my gosh, hurry up.
Yeah, but you know, pues, I guess that's why people love him so much. I mean, because he always takes the time to be with them, and I guess that's how we all should be. I mean, because.
Mm. So, if you could, like, if there's anything you could change in like the conjunto world, what would you change and why?
Pues I would just say, pues, what I notice is that a lot of the groups have the same songs, you know, the same repertoire, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much I would change it. Just like back then, every group would bring out different material. And I think that's what we need. Because every group distinguishes itself with something different.
Yeah.
But other than that, pues no, but everything. I mean, I don't mean to offend anyone with anyone of my peers with what I say or anything, pero
yeah. No.
That's pretty much what I've noticed, no más.
No, I know what you mean. I feel you because I know at least in the DJ world we sometimes we hear like a song and then we'll hear the exact same song, then we'll hear the exact same song again, and then it's like, okay, so which one?
Yeah.
Which one's better? Which one has a better, you know? So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I know for a lot of DJs, I'm not gonna name any like I'm not gonna say all the DJs, but I know a lot of DJs we rather have originality because we want to know artists. We want to know what they like and what they're about.
Yeah, or at least if it's not original, I mean, pues bring out oldies that people haven't heard in a while or something, you know, something a little different.
Yeah, then make it.
That's pretty much what we've been doing, just looking for different songs. You know, they're oldies, but just have a different repertoire.
Yeah, and I noticed that a lot. You know, some artists actually does that really well. They'll bring a song out and they just it's like a whole new song. Like it sounds different. You know, like but a good different. It's like what? Like it comes out really good. Like there's artists that just like like yourself, you know, like I like honestly would have thought some of your songs were like originals, but man, like no, like I mean, like it just, yeah, it just like tweak it up, you know, make it like
Yeah,
your
yeah,
style.
yeah. Just put in your style there, and even if they're oldies, just make it a little different.
Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Rodney, I know it's like what 9, 10, 10, 10 over there. It's about 10, 10 over there,
Yeah, it's 10 ahorita aquí.
and your kids are probably like, vamos, let's go to bed or something. Go to
No,
bed.
no, para nada, mi amigo. No, es un placer que me hayas invitado aquí a tu programa y saludar a todos los que nos están escuchando y agradecerles el apoyo que nos han dado al grupo este de los Cucuys. Y mientras nos sigan apoyando, pues that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep on, keeping on con el favor de Dios,
So yeah,
echándole ganas.
so yeah, like I tell everybody, like especially like for me, if especially if you're on my show or on Tejano LoKo or any of the Tejano LoKo artists or DJs or whatever, you're I know for me, you're always welcome to jump on, or even if you're not scheduled for an interview and you want to just jump on. But again, I've had artists that just jumped on out of the blue. Just like what was it, like last month, I had Isabel Marie just jumped on. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? So I mean, so anytime you want to just like jump on or give a call or algo, just
Awesome, brother.
just feel free, man. Because like I know.
Maybe we can talk about the new CD once you get it and all that.
Yes. You know,
We can
there's
promote it a bit.
there's a new segment that we're trying to work in a little bit. So maybe we could throw you on that new one. It's called Local Love.
Órale.
With Chevy Love and me, and we've been talking about it, and I see her have a lot of the Conjunto artists on there, so I'm like, oh, so maybe we could throw you on one of our new segments. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I would definitely love that. That'd be awesome. Like I tell you, like for me, you're one of the awesome, like you're one of the awesome groups that I really love. Like you have
No.
this style. It's just like I don't know what it is, but it's just like it's cool. Like you have like a cool.
Thank you, carnal.
Yeah. So is there anything else you want to say before we head out? Like just I don't know anything else.
Pues just thank you, and thank you for the time. It was a pleasure talking to you y saludar, como dije anteriormente, a todo el público. Y pues ojalá y pronto nos miremos por ahí en un baile o algo.
I hope so. I hope so.
Y pues nada más que sigan checando así el Facebook, ¿verdad? Pero ahí va a haber noticias del disco nuevo muy pronto y todo eso.
Okay. Awesome. All right, Mr. Rodney.
No, thank you, Mondo. Appreciate it very much. Y pues ahí les encargo el CD más nuevo para que lo oiga la gente ahí también. Toda la gente de Arizona y de donde quieran que nos escuchan.
Awesome. Okay, great. We'll talk to you whenever you like to, man. Whenever you have my number or Facebook me or algo.
No, igualmente, carnal, cuando quiera. Y gracias nuevamente y un saludo para todos. Que Dios los bendiga.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Bye.
Gracias, Mondo.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, guys, that was Mr. Rodney Rodriguez. Rodney from Los Cucuys, Rodney Rodriguez, and I'm telling you right now, this dude is bad. So I got to play 2 of the songs. So I'm gonna see if I can play a few more songs. That way, that before we head out, and I want to give a salute to everybody out there and Facebook land también. We are streaming on the app también or tejanoloko.com. That's LOKO, guys. Come on, LOKO. Don't get it wrong. LOKO. And I want to give saludos to everybody out there. Ken is out there. Anita's out there. Rose Gonzalez. I want to give a special thank you to Rose Gonzalez, CHR Records también for. She's actually one of the big reasons why I did the push. And Rodney, obviously Rodney, this dude's bad. Like, I don't know. This guy's bad. You just gotta hear the music. Chevy Love, obviously. We got Joe Reyes out there, and Joe, don't forget, we're gonna do in October for the cancer awareness. We're gonna around there, maybe October or a month before. We're gonna do Joe Reyes that was a part of Martina y Conjunto La Suerte. If you guys know your Conjunto, this woman was like this band was like a legend. This woman was a legend, and back there in the South Texas area. DJ Smoke's on here también. Mercy Delgado's on there. I see Phil's on there también. We got a lot of people on. Let's see who else is on here. I don't know. We got a lot of people. So here we go. We're gonna play another. You know what? Let me play the one that I like, number 9. The one we were talking about, Morena de 15 años, de Rodney. Los Cucuys de Rodney Rodriguez. And it's a cool jam. So check it out, kick back and relax, and enjoy the ride, baby. That's right, with me, your DJ MonDo LoKo from tejanolokomail radio. Keep it Tejano alive, baby.
Morena de 15 años, morena de piel así. Pensaba enseñarte amores y tú me enseñaste a mí. Morena de 15 años, morena, déjame ver tus ojos una semana y tu boquita todo el mes. Pensaba yo darte un beso y tú me lo diste a mí. Pensaba yo enamorarte y me enamoré de ti. Morena de 15 años, morena, déjame ver tus ojos una semana y tu boquita todo el mes. Morena de 15 años, morena de ojos cafés. Pensaba jugar contigo y todo me salió al revés. Morena de 15 años, morena, no seas así. Quería dejarte plantada y tú me plantaste a mí. Pensaba yo darte un beso y tú me lo diste a mí. Pensaba yo enamorarte y me enamoré de ti. Morena de 15 años, morena, déjame ver tus ojos una semana y tu boquita todo el mes. Llevo en mi senda sembrada de abrojos y aquel recuerdo que no morirá. Llevo en mi pecho sangrando una herida, tu cruel falsía que me matará. Juraste amarme, fingiste quererme, y yo te amaba con adoración. Un día te fuiste de mi triste vida, dejando penas y desolación. Ahora solo en mis noches, cuando sueño con tu amor, veo tu imagen traidora y me despierta el dolor. Mas si algún día te ves abatida y un desengaño te hace llorar, ven a mis brazos y cura la herida, que tus pesares sabré consolar. Solo en mis noches, cuando sueño con tu amor, veo tu imagen traidora y me despierta el dolor. Mas si algún día te ves abatida y un desengaño te hace llorar, ven a mis brazos y cura la herida, que tus pesares sabré consolar.
That is right, guys. That was number 10 from Los Cucuys. So don't forget, next month is going to be the other Conjunto Block. I'm doing it once a month, every Wednesday. Conjunto artist. Last month we did Santiago Garza, La Naturaleza, and today we did Rodney Rodriguez de Los Cucuys. Cucuy, ooh, ooh. I don't know. I was trying to figure out a cool sound effect, but I couldn't. So keep in mind, next month we're gonna do another one. So I don't know yet who. I'm just kind of thinking. Joe Reyes says, "Yes, sir, MonDo. Looking forward to coming on your show in October for the cancer awareness segment. This is near and dear to my heart, and I'm lost as I lost Martina in the cruel disease." Yes, that's right. So if you guys don't know, Joe Reyes right here is actually where did it go? I think you're the drummer, you know. So yes, in October we're gonna do right here Martina y Conjunto La Suerte. And you know what? I'm gonna actually invite Sherry to be on this one because Sherry actually did perform for one of the benefit dance, right? I believe she did the benefits for that. So I'm gonna actually invite Sherry to be a co-host on that October show. So you guys go ahead and like friend request or follow Joe Reyes. I believe he was the drummer, I think. But yes, that's gonna be October, so keep in mind that's gonna be October. So yeah, so we're figuring out next month Conjunto artist CD, Conjunto Block. So I don't know. I'm kind of debating right now. I don't know if it's gonna be Malo or Solis, Back Here They're Not Together, or Los Tremendos Arcanes or Marceles. I'm not sure yet. So I want to see. First of all, I wanted to make sure we could get those artists. I just want them, just that way you get the in-depth of everything, get the raw core of all that great stuff. But let me play another one, and I'll play maybe two back to back, and then we're gonna head out because it's pretty late over there. I know that. So let me see. I'm gonna play number 8. Debes of Obed. Number 8 right here on the CD, on the Conjunto Block right here. Los Cucuys de Rodney Rodriguez, baby. That is right. Check it out. And don't forget, I will be on tomorrow también at this time. Actually, at this time, 24 hours from now. So don't go nowhere. Come back tomorrow también.
apantalles ni me presuman pipiripao. Yo soy el peor en nada y no es por nada, pero cuidado. A mí que no me apantalle ni me presuma el pipiripao. Porque yo sí soy carita, pregúntale a las güeritas. Porque yo sí soy carita, pregúntale a las prietitas. Ay, 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 llegó el carita. Todas dicen no es por nada. Las güeras y las prietitas prefieren su peor es nada. Yo soy el peor en nada y no es por nada, pero cuidado. A mí que no me apantalle ni me presuma el pipiripao. Yo soy el peor en nada y no es por nada, pero cuidado. A mí que no me apantalle ni me presuma el pipiripao. Porque yo sí soy carita, pregúntale a las güeritas. Porque yo sí soy carita, pregúntale a las prietitas. Ay, 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 llegó el carita. Todas dicen no es por nada. Las güeras y las prietitas prefieren su peor es nada.
What's up, everybody? That is right. That was number 11 on the
Rodney CD right here, and I'm about to get off because we're about done, and I want to thank Mr. Rodney Rodriguez and everybody out there for the Conjunto Block, baby. That is it. Don't forget, next month we're gonna have another artist. I'm not sure who yet. I'm kind of leaning to Malo, maybe Conjunto Malo. And we're gonna have the artist come in, so all you Conjunto lovers, or even if you don't know what Conjunto is or what they're about, we're gonna get you that information, man. I'm telling you right now. And so far, Santiago Garza and Rodney Rodriguez, they have different answers. I'm just saying, Conjunto is a unique genre of music, and you just gotta tune in, man. I'm telling you right now, we're not talking about progressive or mainstream. We're talking about the nitty gritty, down and dirty, West Texas, South Texas, just the nitty gritty raw Conjunto, like the Conjunto that people don't know. And they need to be shined out there, man. Like, they need to be out there. It needs to be like, it needs to be out there. All right, so I'm gonna play one last song before we head out. But don't forget, I will be on tomorrow on the Tejano Therapy, new music. It is all pure new music on Thursdays. The Tejano Therapy, and don't forget the Power Show on most of the Mondays. And or not the Local Love Show. If Peaches don't go in, we're gonna do a Local Love, okay? So next month I'm leaning towards July 14th. That's what I'm leaning towards for the next Conjunto Block hour or hour and a half, I guess. So anyways, thank you, Mr. Rodney Rodriguez and CHR Records for this one, and Rose Gonzalez for this one. Thank you for this one. We will definitely keep in touch. I got you, man. And then Joe Reyes is a race set for October for the cancer awareness, and we are gonna have Shape It Up as my co-host, porque she was a part of that benefit dance for Martina. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So here we go. Before we head out, I'm gonna play Los Cucuys de Sigo de Fuerte Domingo live show, and thank you everybody for tuning in on the Conjunto Block. That's right, all you CB lovers out there, you know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Domingo Live.
Besando la cruz,
Alright, guys, that was Rodney Rodriguez on the Domingo Live Show. Okay, guys, that is it for tonight. Catch me tomorrow night. See you guys later. Yes, Smoke. It's more like a you're taking your shackle. You better not talk to nobody kind of ring. That's what it is. Si no, vamos mochar. Alright, so don't forget, tomorrow I will be live on the Tejano Therapy. Don't forget to follow DJ Galinda on Tuesday nights, DJ Smoke Tejano and Moss on his Tejano Moss show. Don't forget, tune in. Don't forget, tune in June 23rd, our 4th annual radio anniversary, and Sweet D's actually going to be kicking it off. Sweet D's are going to be kicking it off out there in the new beer depot in San Antonio, and I believe he's going to be on the Tejano LoKo page live. So all you Tejano lovers, and I'm telling you, this dude's bad. This dude's bad. This dude's bad. He's just going to puro música a bailar. That's it. Puro música a bailar. From Tejano, Conjunto, Cumbia, everything. Even the Cupid Shuffle, no mames. That's how he does it. So don't forget, June 23rd, that next week, on the Tejano LoKo Show, DJ Sweet D, our brand new addition to the team, is going to be keeping it live on the Tejano LoKo page. Or just go stop by if you're an artist, and you have your music on a drive, like a karaoke or something. Hey, go there and say, "What up, Sweet D?" Papi said, "What's up?" No, I was going to say, he'll get you. He got you. Sweet D out there at the new beer depot out there in San Antonio. Check it out. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Conjunto Block, and check you out next month, baby. That's right. Check you out next month. Tejano Therapy tomorrow. Oh, peace. I'm out. Your DJ MonDo LoKo for tejanolokomail.com radio. What? Don't forget. The Cumbia remix. What? Peace. I'm out.